Well, good afternoon. I pray that you, your families, and churches are well in body and in spirit. I was reminded of 2 John, verse 12 recently. Though I have much to write to you, I would rather not use paper and ink. Instead, I hope to come to you and talk face to face so that our joy may be complete. Well, if this was being written today, it might say, though I have much to write to you, I would rather not use email or Zoom. Instead, I hope to come to you and talk face to face. And I do long for that day when we can again talk together face to face. Until then, we continue to use email and Zoom, but it's not quite the same. Three things today I would like to share with you. First, I want to express how thankful I am to God for his grace on our churches over the past couple weeks. A lot has happened. It seems like every day new information is coming out about the coronavirus, and we've had to adjust and adapt. Churches have had to make changes, moving worship gatherings online, putting new methodologies in place for connecting people within their church, making sure people are cared for, and trying to make the most of this gospel opportunity to minister in word and in deed. And these changes have all happened so fast that we've really had to scramble to keep up to speed. I want to say I am very impressed with the job you all are doing. God is working in and through you, and already this labor is bearing fruit. And I thank God for that. Second thing I want to share with you today is I want to encourage you with a quote from Corrie Ten Boom based on Psalm 46 and on Psalm 91. We read this quote, which says, "If we are hidden with Jesus in God, then peace remains. When we are not afraid, even if the earth gives way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea. Even if it is night, we can experience the promise that he who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty." Great words. God has been, he is, and he always will be our refuge and our strength in trouble. And we keep hearing it said that this coronavirus is unprecedented. And in our time it is, that's true. But in terms of the history of the world, pestilence and trouble are not new. Matter of fact, we see it again and again and again, that calamities arise. And yet God is a refuge and a strength to every generation. So my prayer for you and for your churches is that God will refine you in the midst of this trouble, and that you will find rest in the shadow of the Almighty as you dwell in the shelter of Jesus. Thirdly, I want to invite you to participate in two Zoom discussion group opportunities that are coming up. The first of these opportunities that I want to tell you about is our Wednesday Ministry Leader Roundtable. Now, 2 weeks ago, we did a Ministry Leader Roundtable 4 days that first week, just to kind of get some ideas going about how we could adapt our methodology in this new season of ministry. This week, we are doing one Ministry Leader Roundtable on Wednesday, and the topic is going to be, how will you celebrate Easter this year? A lot of pastors are asking this question. What can we do to celebrate that Christ has risen and effectively proclaim the gospel when we can't gather as we normally do? So I invite you to get together this Wednesday from 1 to 2 on Zoom, ask questions, and share ideas. For the foreseeable future, we'll continue to get together on Wednesdays at 1, and there'll be a new topic each week for us to discuss and a time for us to pray together. So I invite you to plan to participate. Second discussion opportunity is a soul care book discussion opportunity. I'm inviting you to read a book called The Incarnation of God, The Mystery of the Gospel as the Foundation of Evangelical Theology by Clark and Johnson. Now, this is a wonderful theology book about the incarnation of Christ. I find that good theology challenges our thinking and also stirs our affections. And I think you'll find this book does just that. And I hold it out to us because, especially in this season, I'm concerned that we would grow weary. Not physically, though I certainly am concerned about that. But as this season of ministry drags on, it's the spiritual weight that it will take on us. I find it's important to have opportunities for our spiritual well to be renewed and refreshed. And I pray this book does just that, an opportunity to read together with other friends and co-laborers and to be able to be encouraged and to grow in the grace and knowledge of Christ together. Now, this discussion group will meet 4 times over 2 months in a bi-weekly format covering 2 chapters each time. There will be a Monday and a Friday group, whichever day works better for you. Each meeting will be from 1 to 2, just 1 hour, on a Zoom video call. And these groups will begin after Easter. The Monday group on April 20th, the Friday group on April 24th. If you're interested in participating, I invite you to contact the NEDA office and let them know that you are interested, and whether you prefer a Monday or a Friday group. Order the book and read the first 2 chapters, and then we will begin April 20th and April 24th. I hope you can participate. I hope you all have a wonderful week. I look forward to connecting with you over Zoom and hopefully sometime soon, face-to-face. God bless you all.